Silver State Trains here. I was going to start talking a little while ago, but when I went to go turn the camera on, I saw that both trains were coming around the corner there at the same time. I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to film that. But anyhow, I did not get a lot done this weekend. But what I did do was I kind of cleared off the track. And then I literally grabbed a toothbrush and brushed every inch of this track, grabbed a rag, and it took me a half hour to get these two trains running smoothly. This Athearn here, coming around the bend here, that was one stubborn puppy, let me tell you. It was not happy on this track. It would go a few inches, stop, a few inches, stop. I had to literally scrub the quite a few spots of the track to get this engine to run happy, but she's running good now. My Kato over here at the bridge, right there. There's my finger, right there. It likes to let go there. So I know I have not fixed my couplers yet. I have new ones that I bought months ago that I just need to install because they're probably 2 millimeters too high. So I need to adjust them. But anyway, I am running trains. Zoom this out here a little bit. Yeah, everything is running. So again, I have my Athearn there, pulling my Kato. That's my new Kato set that I bought. And of course, I got trusty Kato. What's that? 2583. That's my slow poke. She's running good. I think I've had her running a good half hour straight now. Uh, just to try to break her in a little bit more. Um, it's cold in the garage, not as cold as it has been. So when I first started running it, I had it at speed step 30, and it was just a dog. And then started to speed up again. So now it's running at speed step 15. I think. What's my Athearn running at? Let's see. What's that? 6616. I think I also have that one set at speed step 16. That one's a little quicker. Just wanted to move the camera here for a little bit, get kind of a cool shot. So I got 2583 running up the 2% grade here, heading up to the industry track. Can't wait to get some scenery on this. I think it's going to look pretty cool. It's coming along. It's kind of cool to be running DCC trains again. So this is just a quick video. Again, I didn't get a lot done on this weekend, or I didn't get a lot done on the layout this weekend. Um, just got the track hopefully cleaned, so that way my trains will at least start running on them, and then I can start trying to find some of the trouble spots on my layout. Now, granted, I've been just running on one loop. I haven't used any of the other track in my yard here or any of the other stuff in the industry yet. I've just been running just continuous trains. So, but at least it was fun to do that. Get some stuff running again. I unhooked my DCC pack, so now it's just the NCE power cab. I don't think I've showed you guys underneath that layout there. Maybe I'll rearrange the camera real fast and show you kind of the wiring that I did under the my new section of the layout. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I got my, what is it, the PXX circuit protector. I got it mounted there on a board. Um, I already had it kind of mounted here already, but I had to kind of flip it around. Trying to remember my reasoning why. I think it was the way I had to run the wires. That's the only place I could put it. I don't really recall. It's been a minute, but it's in, and I like how it's actually a little bit more protected on a board. So then I got my bus running. Sorry for the camera moving. I got my bus mounted underneath the layout. So nothing fancy. Got some feeders drilled through. And then it's hooked up to a bus system over here, or not a bus, but a block. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. All right, so that's terminal blocks. That's the word I was looking for. So my main bus, I had the blue running here. No, I'm sorry, the white's running here. The blue is running over there. So that was my main bus from my first layout. So when I added the addition here, I just attached some more of the 12 gauge wire to that and just kind of looped it around my layout. And as you can see here, it just kind of comes through and terminates. Now the white one, or hold on, where's the blue one? There we go. The blue one just kind of comes through and I just have a cap. The white one, I didn't want to cut the wire. I wanted to keep it the same length, so I just kind of ran it through, poked it through there, and then in between these two bores is that red cap on the end of that wire. And then going back over here, those two terminal blocks right here, that's the one I'm going to put my tripod wants to lean down here. That's where I'm going to put my feeder, no, what's it called? My programming track. I'm going to run wires from my programming track to there. And then my NCE power cab, just kind of, I think it's these two little wires right there. That's the feeders for the power wire for my NCE power cab that comes off of the PXX circuit breaker. So all I have to do is move those to here, and then I'm able to use the programming track. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Now, if here, let me pause this and move this real quick. Now, what I've thought about doing, this is the back of my NCE power cab face unit. Again, I don't remember the terminology, but if they sell that little connector right there individually, I might grab another one of those. So that all I have to do is unplug my bus wire and then just plug in my programming track wire. So I don't have to loosen the screws, move everything around. It's just super quick. I can just leave it hanging underneath the layout. That's one idea that I had. So, but anyway, let me get the camera back up here and see what else is going on the top of the layout. Well, fortunately, nothing crapped out up here while I was underneath the layout showing you guys stuff. So everything's still running. Good old Kato there hasn't let go of its load yet. And the Athearn, she's going strong. She's not been stuck on any of the track or losing power. So I don't know if that's common with Athearns. If you viewers, if you have them or if you use them, a lot on your layout. Do you notice with the Athearns that they are very sensitive to power? They just like super clean track, perfect power. I might not be explaining it right, but I just noticed that they're a little bit kind of temperamental on the power. Or is that because I have the sound ones that it's kind of like a digital feed is either there or it's not. So I don't know. I just kind of noticed that they are a little bit more sensitive to track conditions and whatnot, where the Katos just freaking run. They don't have a care in the world, at least on my layout. But anyhow, again, not a whole lot done this weekend. Just clean some track. But yeah, with that, y'all have a good one. And let's see, what am I going to be doing next on this layout now that I got the track in? I want to be doing some troubleshooting. I might, load my track up with some freight cars, get some more maybe get some more Mikado engines on there and really try to, move some cars around the track, see if I can find any kind of problem spots. Um, and then I'm hoping to not really kind of fart around with this layout too much. I really want to just get into getting some scenery down. But I do have a couple feeders left that I have it installed, and I did buy one new one. I got this one off Amazon. I don't like buying these off of Amazon because they're about twice the cost of what you can get them at a normal train place. But Train World, these don't even exist to them anymore. So these are kind of hard to find. But I have this one for my programming track right here. I want to get that hooked up. And I might try to get a few more feeders on this track. I know with my long yard here, I only have one feeder per lane here, so I might get one more on this long run. Just get a little bit more power, and also on that 2% passenger hill, there's a good 6 to 8 feet gap in between my feeders. I might want to get one more in there, especially on the hill, just to kind of give it a little more power. I don't know if maybe going up there might be on a little bit more of a load. Makes sense to me, but give it a little bit more power and maybe that'll help. But outside of that, it's just going to be test and tune and find the problem spots. I do know I need to trim the foam over there for that 2% grade where it meets the 4-inch height. So I need to get that a little smoothed out, and also over there I need to do a little bit of trimming as well. But yeah, test and tune and start doing some scenery. So yeah, thank you all for watching. You have a good one.